The UK head of government, Prime Minister Boris Johnson, is going to ask the dear old Queen to suspend Parliament, known as prorogation, just days after it comes back from the summer break next month. So what does Bojo want to do? Deny the will of Parliament, where the UK's elected representatives sit, in effect an undemocratic move. And he wants to lay out the government's plans in a Queen's speech by mid-October. Outrage and accusations are flying around like muck right now. I honestly don't know what's going on in Bojo's head. Sophisticated political calculations? An internal game of chess? Or is it just a carousel at a lonely fairground slowly going round and round? So, Johnson is aware that a possible vote of no confidence in his new government is coming next week when MPs return. Opposition MPs have been talking in recent days about going down the legislative path to stop a no-deal Brexit from occurring. Bojo is aware of this, of course. There is already a legal challenge to the prorogation of Parliament working its way through the Scottish courts. And now even former Tory Prime Minister John Major is saying he would go to the courts to stop Parliament being shut down. Hey, remember during the referendum campaign? I know it's a long time ago now. But do you remember when retaking parliamentary sovereignty was front and centre for the Leave campaign as a talking point? You know, the very thing that the new government is now looking to undermine. I'd bet the shirt on my back that today the same people who kept talking about the EU taking our sovereignty, factually incorrect of course, the UK never lost its sovereignty to the EU, but today they will cheer this move, they will clap, they will post triumphant comments on social media. Yeah, good times. So, the suggested suspension would be on the 10th of September, I believe. Tory MP Dominic Grieve has called this unconstitutional. SNP leader Nicola Sturgeon has said that if MPs don't stop the plan, then, quote, today will go down in history as a dark one indeed for UK democracy. The deputy leader of the Labour Party, Tom Watson, has labelled this move by the Prime Minister as, quote, an utterly scandalous affront to our democracy. I believe Speaker of the House John Bercow has spoken up already, saying this is a constitutional outrage. So like I said, outrage and accusations flying around. Traditionally, party conference season takes place in September and October anyway, which would mean a recess, which isn't the same as prorogation. But maybe all that could be cut short because of the Brexit crisis, or even cancelled. The recess, I mean. But here's the thing. MPs can't block prorogation. So think about this for a so-called constitutional arrangement. The Queen, the monarch, unelected head of state, can suspend Parliament on the advice of the head of government, who in Johnson's case was selected by Tory members. He hasn't won a general election as party leader. So yeah, there it is. 3 cheers for democracy. Now the PM seeks to cut the rebels off and do his massively irresponsible and dangerous version of Brexit. His vision. What the fuck happened to my country?